I got 99 problems.
Hello, everyone. It's Jerry at the Fledge, and welcome to 99 Problems, but a Pitch Ain't One. Just going to start out real quick with a couple of promotions from the Fledge. Then we're going to get into our pitches here. And I want to promote a little bit the youth entrepreneurial program that we're doing. It's called STEM Entrepreneurial for Teens. And we have opened that up to homeschoolers, anybody between 7th and 12th grade in the greater Lansing area. So, you know, we've got people signing up from Grand Ledge and Eaton Rapids and Lansing, and people that are homeschooled, people that are going to virtual schools. Everybody is welcome into the program as long as you are between 7th and 12th grade. We're not looking at ages, we're just looking at the grades. So please sign up on thefledge.com. There's a sign up sheet. Choose the youth entrepreneurship, and that will get you started. And if you think your idea is not refined enough, that's not the problem. Go ahead and sign up, please, because we're going to help you refine the idea. It's not competitive to get in. We should be accepting everybody who is eligible. So with that said, one of the things we're going to be doing during that is pitching. I believe that pitching is one of the most important skills that you have as an entrepreneur. You pitch to your customers, you pitch to investors, you pitch to the bank, you pitch to your employees, you pitch to suppliers. The best thing that you can gain as a skill as an entrepreneur is the ability to pitch your idea and to build the community around you to help you get stronger, because everything we do as entrepreneurs is through other people. Also, we have had a rule at the 99 Problems that if we don't have 3 pitchers, then we don't pitch. We've decided to change that rule. We're not very good into rules around here. What we really like is values. And our value is to give entrepreneurs an opportunity to put their idea out there and to get $99 to get them started. So from now on, if only one person shows up to pitch, they have to pitch. But as soon as they pitch, they will win $99. And tonight, you're going to see that we have 2 pitchers, Zero, who's sitting next to me right now, and Jeremy Hurt, Red Bike Delivery, who's also on the screen. So what we're going to do is Zero's going to pitch first, Jeremy's going to pitch second, then we'll put a link out there for you to vote. And if one of them wins, then they get the $99, and I'm not doing tiebreakers anymore. So if they both tie, then they get $49.50. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Yeah. All right. You okay with that, Jeremy?
It's better than nothing.
Yeah, it's something. Plus, you get to put your thing out there. So I also want to put a comment up. Irfan, how you doing tonight? Hello, everybody, and good luck to everybody pitching today. He was the winner last week, and I want to remind everybody you can pitch again and again and again, even if you won. So if you want to pitch 5 weeks in a row and win $99 5 weeks in a row, there you go. So keep showing up, keep pitching, and remember that everybody needs to keep pitching. I am pitching right now to you. So I'm going to take Jeremy off the screen. I'm going to scoot over and get out of Zero's way. Mark, as always, is in the background, and he will start the clock when you start talking. Jeremy, we'll have you up in a second. You feeling good? All right, then let me see. I'm trying to change this. There we go. That's a little bit better. And when you start talking, you are ready, or Mark will start the clock.
Okay. Well, let's start with this. First of all, greetings and salutations to everyone in the greater Lansing area and the internet at large. I am Zero, the Wizard, Now, that may sound a little strange, and let's unpack that for a second. What do I mean when I say that I'm a wizard? Well, it all starts here in Lansing back in the 80s, being born as a neurodivergent and someone who really worked to keep out of the system as much as possible. And after 30 plus years of avoiding being caught up in the traditional systems of economics, I have spent a lot of time really diving into what makes a community strong. And part of my work here at the Fledge is to try to interact with as many people that come through here as possible, because I've spent the last 2 years in isolation after a pretty serious bout with COVID and getting back into the world. What I really want to do is document the whole process. So just really quick, my pitch is to get a cheap 360 panoramic view camera to record all of the events that are happening at the Fledge here, not just the things that I'm working on, but the things that everyone here are working on collectively. A 360 perspective doesn't put anyone in the crosshairs, but it accommodates and pays attention to everyone involved without having a need for focus. I think that that'll help us document and show what we're doing here. And I think that it's our missing piece to really making something that can change the way we do things around here. Thank you for your time. 3, 2, 1.
All right. Thank you very, very much, Zero. So now I am going to bring Jeremy on the screen. You feeling good, Jeremy? You know how this works? I'm going to get out of your way and let you go.
All right. Good evening. My name is Jeremy Hurt, and I own and run Red Bike Delivery. But today, I am here to talk to you about me and why I am the person that will make this idea a success. Number one, I've already started. I have 6 restaurants and 2 retail businesses I've already partnered up with, and several more coming. Focusing on local businesses will present an excellent opportunity to connect everyone and truly start building the community. 2, I've already been successful in downtown Lansing as I helped create and run the Artist Umbrella. I watched the community embrace the show as we grew the audience from about 60 attendees to 200 plus in only 4 short months. Number 3, I have been highly focused on building not just professional relationships, but personal ones with members of the community, and have been fortunate enough to cross paths with some influential members of the downtown community, with organizations such as the SBDC, LEAP, the Fledge, DLI, and others. I have the tools needed to navigate any tough situation. Number 4, I have no idea how to quit. As a recovering heroin addict, life has presented me with plenty of opportunities to give up, to just say, fuck it. And after 10 years of battling, I'm sure some wouldn't even blame me if I had. In that time, I discovered something inside myself. Call it drive, determination, stubbornness, hope, call it whatever. Regardless of any moniker, I know this. I have fought some of life's most challenging moments, and yet here I am, still fighting, still smiling, knowing that pressure only makes me stronger.
Good job, Jeremy. Thank you so much. All right. So now what we're going to do is it's time for any questions and answers. And there's only 2 of you. So do you have a question for Jeremy?
I think that we've actually been in contact through a couple of mutual contacts, but I don't have anything coming to mind. Is it just you that's doing the bike delivery right now, or do you have like multiple people that are involved?
Right now, it's just me. I'm getting to the point though where it's I'm getting spread thin though, so hopefully soon somebody will want to join.
Right on.
All right. And do you have a question for Zero?
What's your, I guess, ultimate goal or with the camera and the documentation? Like,
Well, one of the things that I'm working on are doing VR events and being able to do panoramic captures will then be able to translate into the virtual environment for if we have someone who comes to the Fledge and wants to see basically, if they want to see a production that we've done previously, then it's like preserving in a time capsule all the things that we've done and being here, even if you weren't able to be here. And for those that do have the VR capacity, allowing them to physically be here, or not physically be here, but to experientially be here and be a part of it, regardless of distance, whether they're in Lansing or on the other side of the world.
Right on.
All right. So I'm going to go to the crowd. Shannon is asking a question. Zero, would people have to sign a release if they enter because of the Live 360?
That is a good question. I don't have a answer to that. I would probably go off of what our current policy on live streaming is for events, and just letting everyone know that if everyone verbally consents to being on stream, then that was kind of my operating procedure. But a waiver or a release would be a optimum idea. So that's something that I will keep in mind.
All right. And I'm going to ask another question coming from Jeremy Like from Practical IT. Where would the 360 camera be placed at the Fledge? Upstairs, downstairs?
Well, I have a couple of different ideas for shows. I'm thinking that our one pilot possibility is with the Lansing Hoops groups that meets here on Mondays. Our Thursday cryptocurrency meetup, we would have the camera located most likely center of the sanctuary to be able to catch the people on stage and the people reacting, because my vision that I'm seeing here is to allow us to not only have the presenter's experience recorded, but the experiences of those reacting and those processes. So me being someone who likes to look around during presentations, I don't always want to know what's going on stage. I want to know what the people next to me are thinking and what the looks on their faces are showing. And I think it'll just really explode the way that we experience group video, as opposed to in the virtual sphere, it's called pancake mode, where you're just looking at a flat screen instead of looking at a world around you.
And then a follow-on question by Jeremy Like is where would the data be stored?
That is a good question. The two under $100 models of panoramic cameras that I'm looking at currently would be stored initially on the SD card. And my goal with, depending on which option I end up going with, has YouTube live functionality. So doing live streaming directly to YouTube would most likely be my way of getting the content out into the world for anyone that's interested.
All right. Any other questions for Jeremy or any other questions for Zero? Anybody out there? Looks like the crowd might be done. Mark, would you mind hitting the 99-second timer? You've got 99 seconds to vote. Some of you have voted already. Thank you for that. And get out there and vote so we can pick a winner. I hope it's a tie, because I hate it when I have to tell someone they're getting zero and someone's getting 99.
Every dollar counts. I
Yeah.
return bottles and cans for most of my fundraising, and I'm completely happy doing that. So Jeremy, your program, I've heard of it. It sounds good. I really love the aspect of using bikes. I am a bike enthusiast myself, so I would definitely be interested in continuing to follow what you're doing. So I only have positive things. I don't have any questions. Just like what you're doing sounds great.
Appreciate it.
I'm going to post the vote link one more time for everybody. Luna just asked. And I remember once we needed, I don't know, $800 for a inverter and something else or whatever, and you were like, well, that's just 8,000 pop cans. So, and you went out and probably raised half of it that way. I don't know if that's a
or made up
fact
the
or
difference
not.
with Bitcoin, which
So-
I just don't even want to think about, the spending Bitcoin back when it was like less than $2,000 on things like that. But you live, you live.
All right, so 15 seconds left. It's a very close race, and 7 seconds left, and we'll see where we're at in 1 second here. All right, so time is up for voting. I am going to refresh the screen right now, and then we will, I'll just tell you right now that green is 0 and blue is Jeremy. So we have a very close vote. Winning by 1 is 0, and congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Dang, so good job. That's your first pitch,
Yes,
right?
this was the first time.
And I think it's awesome what you pitched. I love your idea. Jeremy Hurt, this is your 98th time pitching, I think. Yeah, you've pitched almost every single time. I do want to compliment you on your pitch today, Jeremy. I think that you changed it. You talked about why you as the entrepreneur, and I think that's a very, very important question. And yeah, Shannon's saying 9 voters. We need more voters. We'll keep working on that too. But good job pitching today, Jeremy. I want to ask you a question before I ask you a couple of questions, Zero. Jeremy, why do you still pitch?
Well, money.
You have one and all. You've already got your business going. Why do you keep pitching?
Money is always a motivator, but also just to kind of keep fresh on my perspective of my own business. Really, like what's important to me are the things that I'm going to talk about here, so I get to remind myself, or maybe something different has become important from the last time I pitched, and I need to talk about that now.
I love that answer. And, anytime you can grab $99 for your company, grab that $99. Anytime you can practice your message. If you think your business opens in 1980 and stays the same all the way till 2020, you're in for a couple of surprises because your business changes. It talks to you differently every day. Your customers are different. Your financials are different. And I'm really proud of you for sticking in and doing this all the time, Jeremy. And, I believe this, and I don't know if it's true, but people that apply for One and All, if they have pitched before, almost always get in. And if they haven't pitched before, almost, they have a less likelihood. I wouldn't say almost never, but I do think it helps with getting into cohorts, getting into other pitch competitions. Do you find that in your experience, Jeremy?
Yeah. They grilled me pretty hard actually on the interview process for One and All. So if I hadn't had any experience talking about what I'm doing, like even though I'm doing it, you still need that practice saying it out loud and kind of organizing it, I suppose.
Yeah. All right. So now I'm going to switch to Zero, if you don't mind. With this experience here, did you refine your idea a little bit more? Did you do more research? How did it help you, if it helped you at all?
Well, it did help in the fact that before deciding to do this specific pitch, I had been thinking about a couple of other projects around here that I've been working on that could use a cash infusion as well. But this one, really, it seemed to be the starting point of some of the other ones, because documentation is a really powerful tool for growing the experience, that getting more votes for this sort of competition, the more online presence we have here at the Fledge and in our circles, the more representation we're going to get. Like the more we put more content out there, the more that we're going to get people coming in virtually and physically. And that is how we build community. So I find it's very important to tell our stories. And by telling our stories, we create connections. And when we create connections, we create strength in the community. So
I love it. And both of you are doing something that makes our community better. I want to actually, last week's winner is chiming in on this question. I want to add, watching other folks pitch is just as much helpful as are Jerry's questions. Not quite 100% sure what he means by that, but I guess what you're saying is that also watching people pitch and getting an idea of how they're doing
I
it.
think he might mean like when like you're asking like the individual pitchers questions, how that improves their pitch afterwards by zeroing in on what you hear and like being able to pick out like some good points, and then you can really focus on those sorts of things.
And he's also adding learning about pitching. Pitching's important.
It is. Every day is a pitch. It really is. And like I was gonna include that in my thing, but I didn't.
I think there's someone hovering around here somewhere talking about life's a pitch. Where'd he go? Dang, always trying to promote him and he ain't around. So what I want to just end with real quick is you won today. Congratulations. Come back and pitch again. Jeremy, as always, we love it when you pitch. Come screw with us too a little bit sometimes when you do your extra wacky stuff. And Shannon saying, I do love Zero's idea of expanding the Fledge virtually, as it is a way to remove a barrier.
Exactly.
So thank you so very much to both of you. Love both of you. And thank you again for making our community stronger, which is also who I love. I love all of you out in the community, even you fools that I don't always agree with. So have a great day. Have a great night. Oh, let's pitch one more real quick thing, if you guys don't mind. What are we doing right now?
The first night program tonight is called Cyberpunk Circus. It's going to be held every Thursday. It's a combination of tech showcase, virtual reality, karaoke, and any other variety of entertainment that all of you cyberpunks of Lansing want to participate in. It's a communal activity of trying to help each other and encourage each other to focus on our crafts that entertain ourselves and entertain others, because life is a daily struggle. It's work, but it's also play. And we need to have those two things in balance in order for us to be a productive society. And
this is a free event. Doesn't cost to come here. And what I really, really love about it is that we show up and we're a co-op, just entertaining each other. We're not showing up and you're entertaining us. Right. And I really love that, because everybody, we often say when you're here, you're a student and a teacher. When you're here, you are being entertained and an entertainer.
Also, I'm making plant-based burgers. So if you want to sample some vegan cuisine, we'll have between 12 and 24 sliders available after 7 o'clock. If you're hungry, want to have some entertainment, bread, circus,
And if you can't make it out tonight and you want to have them delivered, call Jeremy. He'll come by and grab a couple and deliver them to you all the way to Jackson. Is that? Whoa.
Yeah, I got that new battery, it's extra lifetime.
And you can still pedal if the battery dies, right?
So,
Coming back, Leslie or something, pedal from there.
It's not
all
easy.
right, everyone. We're just rambling now. Love you very much. Shannon, thanks for the participation. Mark, thank you very much. Matthew, thank you very much. Mr. Ciso, thank you very much. And everyone.
Oh, Ciso's there? Son of
Ciso's here. Love y'all. See y'all later. Bye-bye.